And we're starting with breaking news just coming in from Christopher Newport University.
Andy Fox joins us now with more information on Jesse Matthew, his time here in Newport News. Andy, what have you learned?
Well, Tom and Nicole, as we just reported, this is what we have known, that there was an incident that took place on the campus of CNU with Jesse Matthew in 2003. We are now finding out what that incident is. A general description of the criminal activity reported. This is what was reported. A sexual assault, that he had a sexual assault reported, Jesse Matthew did. Number 2, the date the alleged crime was committed. Date, September 7th, 2003. The general location where the alleged crime was committed, CNU campus. And then a general description of any injuries suffered or property damage or stolen. No physical injuries were reported. But CNU was obviously investigating this criminal activity that was reported, a sexual assault against Jesse Matthew. This is just the latest breaking news in the case involving Hannah Graham and all that is part of that investigation that also includes Jesse Matthew. Today, the search for Hannah Graham had 50 professionals on the ground. Law enforcement won't comment on searches of property familiar to Jesse Matthew. 17 days searching for Hannah Graham have left many burned out. 175 square miles have been searched.
Many people have been involved in this process from day one, okay? And people are getting burned out.
3,000 tips have come in, and they are wide-ranging.
They range from, I smell a strange odor, in this part of a piece of property. Could you come out and check it out? It ranges from, we get buzzard tips every day. Okay, there's buzzards circling a particular area.
At Christopher Newport University, where Jesse Matthew went in 2003, students are watching the developments. CNU senior Carl Fisher.
So my biggest interest is the tie-in to the other disappearances.
That Matthew, who is charged with abducting Graham, is linked by DNA to the 2009 murder of Morgan Harrington and a 2005 rape of a Fairfax County woman. CNU junior Caitlin Sylvia has been taking all this in, and it's affected her. Do you ever walk this campus alone?
Oh yeah, all the time.
You feel safe here?
I did, but now with that whole situation, it kind of makes you a little bit more concerned and worrisome.
CNU senior Keith Watkins, familiar with Hannah and Jesse Matthew, but unaware of Matthew's CNU connection. He was at CNU in 2003.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
That's a little crazy. Like, I actually can't believe that. That's a little shocking to me. I wouldn't think that anybody, this close that I would know would be capable of something like that if, So, just a little shocking is all.
So, let me tie this all together. We have Jesse Matthew. We have Hannah Graham. We have a DNA connection to Morgan Harrington. And we also have a connection with a 2005 rape of a woman in Fairfax County. That is what Jesse Matthew is now being investigated for. And now we have this latest information from CNU that back in September of 2003, while he was a student there, there was a case, a reported case of sexual assault against someone at the CNU campus, on the CNU campus, which is where the alleged crime took place. And we are also being told that there were no physical injuries that were reported, but that indeed CNU was investigating Jesse Matthew for a sexual assault on the campus, and he also left a few months later, actually 1 month later, after this incident went down. That is the latest breaking news, only on 10. In the newsroom, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.